back, everybody, and this is just a follow-up video to the A1 printer that I did, where I printed the components for the mouse, the wireless mouse. You get the kit with it, so it's something that you will do. You won't just leave it. You obviously need to try it out, and it works a treat. It's a good mouse, and it printed it exceptionally well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to my workbench, and I'll show you putting the mouse together. It's only a quick video, is this, and I'll let you know how it goes together. Right, here we are with all the components. It's printed out pretty good. I'm going to do a different coloured mouse top, but it was just to test the printer with a third-party filament, which has come out pretty good. Right, first things we're going to do is take the base, make sure there's no little bits of stringing in it, and there isn't. That's pretty good. Okay, first thing we're going to put in is a switch, which is that. Okay, that'll go into that slot there. Okay, push it to the right. Okay, this is just so that it engages the little switch. I'll show you that in a minute. The lens for the infrared, that goes in there, sits up, pointing up with the hole at the top. That's for the lens to sit in. Okay, then this is the actual printed board. Alright, now as you can see on there, there is a little switch. This is what switches the mouse on and off. So make sure, I'll just show you if I can. See the switch, it moves back and it moves that way. Push it over to you where the cutout is, push it over, because it'll engage in the slot on the, when you put the motherboard on top of where the switch is. Okay, so we'll do that. So now we pop that in, and there's some locating pins. There's actually 3. A little bit fiddly at first to get in. Make sure your switch is there, make sure you're in, and your lens, and you'll feel it slot in. Okay, it's in the locating holes and it's in there. Okay, then the next thing we do is pop the wheel in. Okay, this is, it's not difficult, it just goes inside the potentiometer, so it goes inside that and it rests on the mica switch, which is there. Okay, and you find that that goes backwards and forwards. That holds that board then in place. Okay, have a look, make sure your switch works. And it does. Right, that's that job done. So that's fit in place. Next thing is the battery terminals. Okay, or rather the connections. Now I would imagine that this will slot into this side. And that slots in there, and then we shall put the other end in this side. Okay, and that goes in. Press it firmly down, should slot in. There we go. You can hear the click when it's in. There's 2 little, on those there's like 2 little spurs that hold it into the plastic. Okay, and then as I've explained, I'm doing this without even looking at the instructions, so it's pretty simple. And then you can see that plug goes into there. There is a cutout for it, and that's in. Okay, that's in to the board. Okay, then clip that little red wire into that slot there. You can see that there. Just clip it into that slot. does go in. Okay, that's that job. Okay, the next job for us is to actually put the cap on. Okay, you can't mistake which way it goes because it goes with the wheel at the front. Okay, so just there we go. There we are. And then we insert the screws. They're a small torque driver, so I have one of those ready. As I've just said, I've looked at the parts, but I never looked at any instructions, so I could have done, but I thought most people won't bother. They'll just try to fathom it out. There we go. That's in there. Okay, so they're all tightened in. That's now quite firm, held in place. Alright, the next step is to make sure that the battery compartment fits. Okay, as you can see, the battery connection's there and there, so that'll be a negative, that'll be a plus. Okay, let's see if that fits. It does, fits lovely. Comes out. Remember, that sits in there. It's just a storage space for it, so you can, there we go, and that holds that in, so that sits in there. Okay, right, now we put the top cover on. That part there, as you can see, it has a lip on it. That goes under the front lip. Okay, and that, I've lost my screwdriver bit end, goes in there. And I have a screw over. There we go. So that's the mouth installed, and you can hear that's clicking for the mouse, the centre wheel. That'll change the movement of the mouse. That scrolls, and you can hear the little trip switches there. Okay, now these are the sticky pads. Now these sticky pads must go on here, your four. That's what helps it glide about. So pull these off and pop one on there. You can see where they go. One, the other one there, and the last one here. The shapes are there where they go, so you can't mistake them. That enables them, it glides about nice and easy. Okay, all we need really now is a battery. I wonder what this part was for, because that came off the print bed when it had finished. That's the internal plastics, not the external case, the internal plastics. That is support. It's held on with some pegs, and that supports the unit stood up. Okay, and that's what it prints it as. I thought it was a part that went with it. It's a lovely textured surface, as you can see, but no, it's not a part. And that's the mouse finished. Right, we've popped the battery in, and before you put the cover on, it's just ideal just to test it. There you go. You can see the light flickering. So it's all working. Just need to check it on the machine. So I'm going to use this on my CNC machine PC. And there we go, the mouse all working. Pretty good mouse actually. It's rather what they call ergonomic. It's it sort of fits the palm of my hand rather well, better than the mouse that I'm using. Yeah, really like it. To say that it's an item that you can, I mean, they're not expensive to buy a mice, but obviously when you've printed your own you feel better with it. So, but yep, there it is. Right, that's the conclusion to this video. It was just as it's arrived, and I've really only printed the mouse, and that's done with the black is Bambu Labs matte black basic PLA. The grey is actuany Anycubic that I had in stock. So, and it's done it, and I created a profile for it, put the code number in from the actual packaging for the filament roll, and it sort of set the profile up. I haven't altered anything. I'm not a great believer in tweaking it unless you've something wrong. Put the mouse together, which came with the printer. I don't know what free gift I'll get with the A1 Mini. I have no idea, but that works. It's a pretty good mouse. It's very sensitive, so yeah, works. Now the A1's going to be delivered, Mini's going to be delivered probably before the 18th, so it says, but so don't forget to ring the notification and like and subscribe, because that does help me. And what I'm going to do when I get the Mini is I'm going to obviously make sure it's working okay, and then I'm going to do a file. I haven't decided what it is yet, and I'm going to print it on each of the machines, the X1, the A1 and the A1 Mini, and we'll see. It won't be multicoloured. I haven't got the AMS for the A1 Mini because I can swap it from the A1 if I need to. I don't do a right lot of multicoloured printing, and we'll do a test and see which actually comes out the best, or in fact are they all the same. Who knows? But please, notification. Right, conclusion to the video now. So, as I always say at the end of my videos, you know, and I mean it for everybody out there, and that is, be safe and be careful, and bye for now.